How's it going, everyone? This is SloanerTW. I'm going to be doing a little My Player Skills overview slash meta slash what I'm going to be doing as I level up my character. If you like the video, please feel free to like, subscribe maybe for more tutorials when I eventually release them. I'm a very busy guy, father of 3 kids under 3 years old. But anyway, little disclaimer, I do not have early access to the game. I'm going to be playing on October 11th like everyone else, but I got this footage from CMount for Life, who had the 48-hour window of early access, so he let me use the footage to make this video for you. So go check him out. He has a lot of other things from early release, and definitely worth a look. But anyway, let's get on with this. So the way the skills work is as you level up, you see he's level 8, and he has 8 points. So therefore, every level you get a point. It goes up to 50, you have 50 points to spend on this entire skill tree. When you put 4 points into any of these, so like 3 here and 1 here, it'll unlock the next column. And then 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. The way the columns kind of work are like, if I were to put it into like a Call of Duty term, this would be like your death streaks, your kill streaks, your death streaks, your kill streaks, your death streaks, your kill streaks, and then you got like a passive back here. So some people call this like support and momentum. You can call it whatever you want, but that's kind of how it works. Like when you're playing bad, it's the first column. When you're playing good, it's the second column. And then changes columns everywhere you go up. But anyway, let's get on with this. So in the first column for the driver, we have Trailblazer, where normal shots receive a swing path boost off the tee. To activate it, I'm going to do everything on level 3 because you're not really going to pick level 1. So to activate this, you got to miss 2 fairways in regulation. To deactivate it, you got to hit 2 fairways in regulation in a row. So it's decent swing path boost. So every time you miss 2 fairways in regulation, it'll activate until you hit 2 in a row. Not terrible. Let's see what else we got for the wood. Got off the grid. Normal shots receive a lie range boost from the heavy rough. To activate it, you got to miss 3 fairways in regulation. To deactivate it, you got to hit 2 greens in regulation. With the wood and the heavy rough, it's very... yeah, you're not going to use it. It's very situational. It's not really worth putting any points in. The driver is probably where I'll be putting my points in for this one, but we'll go over that at the end. Gusto. With hybrids, normal shots receive a flight boost from the heavy rough. To activate it, you got to hit into a headwind 5 mile per hour greater, and then to deactivate it, you got to hit 2 green regulations in a row. So every time you get a 5 mile per hour headwind, I assume this would activate. So even if you hit 2 greens in regulation in a row and the next hole's a headwind, it'll probably activate again. So it's not terrible, but you're just getting a power boost on your hybrid. And I'm probably only going to have 1 point left, so I'm 15 mile per hour. I'm not going to take that. Irons. Agrostologist. Normal shots receive a lie range boost from the heavy rough. Same thing as the hybrid. But to activate this, you got to score bogey or worse 2 times, which is not likely ever going to happen for me. It may happen for some, but even then, you have to be in the heavy rough to take any advantage of it. Yeah. Okay, next we have Aeronologist. Splash shots receive a timing boost from the bunker. To activate it, you have to have poor swing timing twice, and to deactivate it, you have to have perfect swing timing twice in a row. Another thing to notice here is that there are 3 different options for swing timing. There's poor, good, and perfect. I'm guessing poor is black fast, black slow, good is gray fast, gray slow, and perfect is hitting the white meter in the middle. This one is probably going to be the one I use my 4th point on to move the column over, just for something to have. And let's go with the next one, which is putter. Oh, you can't see the putter. Let me move my webcam real quick. There we go. Putter. Zen Garden. Missed 2 putts from within 5 feet. Never gonna do it. Well, probably, maybe on TST. I'm not gonna take this. It's not really worth it. How often do you miss putts within 5 feet? Not very often. This one, short stuff, receive a putt path boost from on the green, sink 2 putts from within 5 feet, which happens quite frequently, and to deactivate you gotta score par or worse 2 times in a row. If you're making a birdie every other hole, it could stay on for a very long time until you sink 2 putts within 5 feet. So this would be one I would take all the way to level 3 for sure. Wedge. Pitch shots receive a spin boost within 101 yards of the pin. Score birdie or better twice. Score par or worse 2 times in a row. Could be a maybe. It's pitch shots. You probably won't need a spin boost on your pitch shots. So that's a maybe. Iron. Calculator. Pitch shots receive a shaping boost from the fairway. Land within 13 yards of the pin, or to activate, miss 2 greens of regulation in a row to deactivate it. Pitch shots with an iron, never happens. Next. Spin class with a hybrid. Normal shots receive a spin boost from the fairway. Hit 3 fairways in regulation to activate it. Miss 2 green regulations in a row to deactivate it. This one's not terrible. It's another maybe. It's your hybrid. How often are you going to be hitting hybrids into greens? Maybe if you're a person that has a lot of hybrids, you might take it. But I'm going to pass on that one. Wood. Rangefinder. Normal shots receive a transition boost from the fairway. Hit 3 fairways in regulation, miss 2 greens in regulation in a row. You can kind of couple that with the hybrid if you want to. You get a transition boost from the fairway. How often do you hit a wood from the par 5s, long par 4s maybe? Pass. Fairway Finder. Normal shots receive a shaping boost from off the tee. Hit 2 fairways in regulation or miss 2 fairways in regulation in a row. This one I definitely take. I could probably keep that up for the whole round. Shot shaping off the tee is never a bad thing. So I would be taking that all the way to level 3, and then that gets us into the next column. Tee time. Normal shots receive a timing boost from off the tee. To activate it, you have to have poor timing 3 times. Or to deactivate it, you have to hit 2 fairways in regulation in a row. I don't think I could keep this up. I'd be hitting fairways in regulation a lot, so that's a hard pass. Cut it close. Normal shots receive a power boost from the heavy rough. Have poor swing timing 3 times. Hit 2 greens of regulation in a row. Another one, can't keep it up. It's on a wood, not worth it. Normal shots receive a timing boost from the heavy rough. This is Survivor for hybrids. Score bogey or worse once. Score par better 2 times in a row. Timing boost from the heavy rough. Oh. This whole column's pretty bad. Beach bums. Splash shots receive a timing boost from the bunker. Have poor swing timing 3 times. Have perfect swing timing 2 times in a row to deactivate. Splash shots with an iron. Maybe if it was like normal shots with an iron, we'd take it. But who the heck splashes with an iron? No. Chit shots receive a roll boost from the heavy rough. This is bump and run. A roll boost. Does that mean it gets more roll? If it does, it's complete garbage. If it gets less roll, then maybe. But you still got to score bogey or worse 2 times to activate it. Not very likely ever going to happen. The putter. Receive a putt weight boost on the green. Is 2 putts between 5 and 10 feet. Sink 2 putts in a row between 5 and 10 feet to deactivate it. Miss 2 putts between 5 and 10 feet. Still kind of difficult, and you're probably going to sink more from 5 to 10 feet than you're going to miss, so no. Goal weight. Receive a putt weight boost on the green. Sink 2 putts between 5 and 10 feet. To deactivate, score par or worse 2 times in a row. So yes, I would take this one for sure. I could probably keep that up for most of the round because I'm going to probably be within 5 to 10 feet on my approaches, hopefully, more often than not. Dialed in. Chip shots receive a timing boost within 26 yards of the pin. Land within 13.7 yards of the pin. To activate it, to deactivate it, have poor swing timing 3 times in a row. This one is like a must-have. If you don't have this one, I don't know what you're doing. Timing boost on chip shots, especially with how big the forgiveness meter is now, to get any kind of boost with chip shots is going to be really important. Too breezy. Normal shots receive a flight boost from the fairway, hitting into a headwind 10 mile per hour or greater. To deactivate it, hit 2 green regulation in a row. I don't think I'd want a power boost on my irons. Definitely not going to take that. Hybrid, unorthodox. Normal shots receive a power boost from the bunker. Have good swing timing 3 times to activate it. To deactivate it, score bogey or worse 2 times in a row. So you could probably keep this up all around. Hybrids from the bunker is your best shot from the bunker. Getting a little extra power on it while you're in the bunker, it's not the worst thing. So it's kind of like a maybe. Next. Human metronome. Normal shots receive a timing boost from the tee with a 3-wood, or any wood. Have good swing timing 3 times to activate. Have poor swing timing 2 times to deactivate. It's easy to activate, but it's a wood from the tee. How often are you going to be hitting woods from the tee? Not very often. Off the deck. Normal shots receive a lie range boost from the fairway. With a driver, it's very situational, but it definitely helps for that par 5 you can't really reach into unless you get the 90% lie from the fairway instead of the 80% lie. That's an extra 20 something yards. Not bad. Have good swing timing twice to activate it. To deactivate it, score par or worse 2 times in a row. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. I might take that. Aerodynamics. Normal shots receive a flight boost off the tee. To activate it, you have to hit into a headwind, 5 mile per hour or greater, so that's not bad. To deactivate it, you gotta hit 2 greens in regulation in a row. I mean, it'll probably be on and off. We'll be playing into 5 mile per hour headwinds all the time, and then you gotta hit 2 green in regulations in a row to deactivate it, so that could be on for most of the round. The greatest. Punch shots receive a shaping boost from the heavy rough with a wood. Miss 3 greens of regulation to activate, hit 2 greens of regulation to deactivate. Nope. Not even gonna. Punch shots with wood from heavy rough, there's really no need. Back on track. Normal shots receive a lie range boost from the heavy rough. To activate it, have poor swing timing 3 times. To deactivate it, have perfect swing timing 2 times in a row. So again, on Master or Legend, it's kind of hard to hit perfect, so it might be hard to deactivate it. You're getting a lie range boost from the heavy rough with a hybrid, but if you have an iron that goes pretty far, irons usually have a better percentage lie anyway. Maybe. Let's roll. Normal shots receive a roll boost from the heavy rough. Again, is that by the sounds of it, roll boost, like it's saying let's roll, so that might mean roll more. A roll boost might mean more roll. From the heavy rough with an iron, you don't really ever want that. Unless you're trying to get roll further down the fairway, but you don't want to be rolling further on the green. So, nope. Flop-tastic. Flop shots receive a shaping boost from the heavy rough. Not bad. Miss 2 greens in regulation to activate it. Score birdie or better twice. Not even in a row. So you'll probably be activating it Yeah, I don't think it'll be around that long. No good. Greenskeeper, receive a roll boost on the green. Does that mean you get more roll, your putts go faster? Miss 2 greens on regulation to activate it. To deactivate it, score par or better twice in a row. If it means more roll, no, I wouldn't take this. If it means less roll, maybe. Easy reads. Receive a putt path boost on the green. That's good. Land within 3.7 yards of the pin. To activate it, to deactivate it, score par or worse 2 times in a row. So you could probably keep this on for a very long time, and it's pretty easy to activate. You just got to hit within 10 feet of the pin. Not bad. Double major. Normal shots receive a power boost from the fairway with the wedge. Not going to take it. I don't even know to go over the activation, deactivation. You don't want power on your wedges. Blacksmith. Normal shots receive a power boost from the fairway. Yet again, irons, I don't want them to be powered up. But to activate it, score birdie or better. Deactivate, score par or worse 2 times in a row. Not going to be taking it. It's not good. Migration. Normal shots receive a swing path boost from the fairway. See, this one's okay. To activate it, score birdie or better twice. To deactivate it, score par or worse 2 times in a row. So this one you can probably keep up for a very long time. Especially if you're getting a lot of birdies and you get a swing path boost. It's not bad. Still, it's hybrid, so it's kind of a maybe because you don't really hit hybrids all that often. Momentum. Normal shots receive a swing path boost from the fairway, so it's the same as the hybrid one. Score birdie or better 3 times, score par or better, so your wood and hybrid. So anytime you get to a par 5, you'll probably have a swing path boost if you take both of them, whether you're hitting wood or hybrid into it. So maybe if you need it, if you need help on your par 5 accuracy. Tee and Crushits. Normal shots receive a power boost off the tee. Hit a carry distance of 275 yards or greater. Easy. Deactivate. Score par or worse 2 times in a row. This one you'll probably keep on for the whole entire round. I don't know if it will reactivate every time you hit over 275 yards, even if you scored par or worse once, if it resets the thing. But anyway, power boost off the tee. Yes, definite must have. And then these are all the passives coming up. Take the wheel. So every single one of these are going to be pretty much the same, except for maybe the situation. And then like driver will be off the tee, all these will be off the fairway, and that will be on the green. But anyway, normal shots receive a transition, swing path, or timing. Now, do you get all 3 if you pick all 3, or do you have to pick all 3 to get a timing boost, but you lose the other 2? It really doesn't matter. I would still put 3 into everything, unless you really need swing path. Maybe you just put 2 in all of them if it does take it away, if you're good with timing. But then wood will be from the fairway. It's the same 3 for all of them. I'm just going to go through it real quick. It's all transition, swing path, timing. Then the putt, you get a roll boost at level 1. Yeah. But you get putt weight and putt pass, so maybe I would, well, yeah, I'm definitely taking it regardless. But those are all the skills. Now, let's see what I would do. There we go, back off. So these are the ones I'm going to take. Like, I'm going to be taking this one for driver. So that's 3, and I take the 1 from the wedge. So that gives me 4, and then I put 3 into here, the short stuff, because sink 2 putts within 5 feet for a putt path boost. Definitely a take. So that's 10. Oh, no, wait. 4, 7. Fairway finder, I would definitely take. That'll get me up to 10. And to activate it, 2 fairways in regulation. Miss 2 fairways in a row. Probably stay up the whole round, so that gets me up to 10, so that puts me into this column, which I didn't take anything from. So I would probably actually maybe come back here can put something up to level 2. I'm not sure which one. Maybe one of the maybes I said earlier. Either way, you gotta spend 2 more points in either this column or this column to get to this column, which will make us at 12. And then we have goal weight. Sink 2 putts within 5 to 10 feet. It's really good. That takes us up to 15. Dialed in is a must. That takes us up to 18. This one was a maybe. And this one was a maybe. So we're at 18 here. I'd probably take off the deck to get to 21. And I would probably take aerodynamics for the flight boost. Yeah, for sure. That picks me up to 24. That would let me now unlock all of these, which is 18 more points. So 24 and 18 is 42. That leaves me with 8 more points. Easy reads, migrations, which was a maybe, so I would take easy reads for sure. T and crush it's for sure, so that puts me up to 48. And then maybe the one I took 2 on back here somewhere, or maybe I'd level up this wedge to level 2, and whatever I pick 2 of, I'd make it level 3. And that would be 50. And I think that'd be really good. So, thank you all for sticking around and watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe. There'll be more tutorials in the future, I could imagine, especially once we get our hands on the game. But and I'd also like to thank Seaman again for providing us with the footage. And have a great day.